Here, looks like all right, it's all good, man. We should be live. Check LinkedIn. Okay, just heard the ding. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, looks like we're streaming LinkedIn. Okay, we're good. LinkedIn, YouTube. Boom, boom. All right, we're good everywhere. All right, and there's my chat. Oh, okay, Discord connected too. All right, cool, Pierre. All right, so tell you what, let's let's go to Tenable first, and let's look at the vulnerabilities in the Tenable side. I know on one machine you got all of the vulnerabilities fixed except for except for one. And I'm gonna be I don't want to do any out of box stuff on the stream because I got a video that I got to get approved or stuff like that. So let's unshare Automox for now. Actually, go ahead and close out your Automox. We don't want to share that yet until I do the video and kind of get their approval on everything. Why does this thing always say Elasticsearch on LinkedIn? That's funny, man. Man, I'm not trying to do Elasticsearch. Get that update the title. All right, so yeah, let's look at the volumes right there. Okay, so so that's the one that man that you caught the devil trying to remediate. What about any of your other machines? Also, all of them at this one? Yeah, that's pretty good, dude. Man, that's good, really good. All right, so that doesn't leave us much to work with, man. If that's the case. All right. That's all right. I got some bones on this one that we can work through. Okay. So all right, and the things what we'll do is we'll see if we can maybe go in through Sentinel-1, get them remotely. We can go ahead and get logged into the console, and then I'll share out. Okay. Yeah, I want to look into that one. Like I said, I'm not gonna do anything out of my yet until I get my first. You'll see my first video go, but I gotta get everything approved first. All right, so I'm gonna drag my Tenable over. I'm gonna move Zoom over to another screen here, and I'll share out my screen. All right, Pierre, you see? All right, cool. So let's go ahead and let's look at the phone. See what are we registering for all the machines? Period. All right, so 139 vulnerabilities total throughout all the machines that we have in here. Let's see. Let's take Office unsupported version. Firefox. Who is rain? This is the Shades machines. Let's see. We got the curl vulnerability on this one, which that's showing up as a new. Let's see. Last seen is 1029. So I say that should have been remediated automatically through a cumulative update. Let's see. PowerPoint. Yeah, LibreOffice. Like this is all stuff that just need this, and this is not my machine. These are leave my parents' machines in here because you can see the vulns on their machines. I use them as test subjects. So, all right. And so here's a good. All right, let's. You want to play with? Shoot. I had to ask for forgiveness later. I'm looking at LibreOffice here, or even Office unsupported version. All right, let's have some fun. All right, let's see if this machine is online first. I'll grab Sentinel-1 on the other screen here. All right. And while let me go through here and see. Now, one thing too, Pierre, I don't know, we haven't really dug into this a lot, but like a lot of times, say for instance, I was comprehensively trying to see like which vulns affect, if I'm looking like at multiple machines. I say this is a bigger customer, 1,000 machines or something like that. A lot of times you can look at it. Sometimes you can look at it by asset, and you see like I got it clearly an outlier here, right? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 33 vulns right there. 8 criticals, 24 high, but this one has more criticals. So 9 criticals here on this one. So sometimes like a lot of times you tend to focus on criticals and highs. You can focus on it based on plugin and see which like individual vulnerability affects the most devices. So you can see we got Apache vulnerability here. Web server, this looks like this is probably going to be Mac OS devices, if I'm not mistaken. And so I can actually go into plugin and find this. Was that our Discord? So and we go to plugin and find this, and so we can see yep, so these are some of our these are MacBooks. Mobile MacBooks, yeah. So anytime I see, yeah. And so if you start digging into these, you'll see like in the plugin output, if I say user band HTTP, then this is the Apache server that's built in to the Mac OS, and typically that's the one that's disabled by default. You have to go through a lot of trouble to enable this, like enable the web server on the Mac OS devices, is what we found when we started digging into it. So as long as I see this vulnerability and it's Mac OS and I see it's in this path, then you can dig and you can see like, okay, like in any of the recent Apple updates, did they update the Apache version from 2.4.56 to 2.4.58, right? So that's some of the things I look at. Let me get logged into Sentinel-1. And then we'll see if the device is online. If it is online, I'll just connect to it. And we'll actually start doing a combination of PowerShell, and we'll do some reg queries and stuff like that. And we'll see if we can go through and start fixing these. And then my mom would be like, yo, I ain't been able to find my Office 2001. like what happened to it? Like, I don't know, Mom. Maybe it just expired and you can't use it no more, It's just like, yeah, man, like I said, dude, I'm telling you. Like, so I told Mom, I was like, yo, Mom, you need to update this Office version. He was like, yeah, but I use it. So she got that and LibreOffice. And they both, LibreOffice is like the free version. Like back in the day when people couldn't afford Office, before it was like Office 365, people used to use LibreOffice as an alternative. And it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't no Cadillac, as they say. It's more like back in the day, a Yugo, but it got the job done, And so the result was like, if that LibreOffice version, even that hasn't been updated on this machine. So this is a good exercise to go through and start cleaning up the vulnerability. So that device is online. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. Yeah, right, hold on. Let me drill into the right tenant. I don't want to show the console visible IP address. That's the main thing I'm trying to show. In case some of these folks get a little bit, happy. And unfortunately, when you do a remote console, it typically wants to show the console visible IP address, which is going to be the remote IP address of the device, which means somebody can actually attack their connection. I have what? Steam? Yeah, I got a Steam version there. I think, well, it does. Like I said, I'll leave a few so I have stuff to work with during videos sometimes, but I'll check it. Yeah, I'll check my own. All right, so I think I got a way to connect to this machine and not show the console visible IP address, because it's gonna be hidden behind a remote shell. I think this will work. Dang, it's still showing. It's tragic. All right, hold on, let's see. Okay, cool. All right, got the remote shell to cover it up. All right, that worked. Dang, bro, that was sketchy. Okay, so I can drag Sentinel-1 over now. Okay, so I'm connected to that machine. So now we'll basically use our PowerShell just to kind of peruse the files and stuff like that. Use the registry key. And so the thing is, what we want to do is, in this PR, we want to simulate basically not being able to like a lot of vulnerabilities on your machine you did on locally. And that's cool and all. That's a good introduction to it. But not necessarily real life, right? So now we get a chance. This is why I always emphasize PowerShell and shell scripting, because we get a chance to do some queries, to pull some information. And I'll show you, like, I want to do a separate video on this, and I will at some point, but I want to show you how I typically find out how to uninstall anything on a Windows computer. Okay. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I'm on the machine. I'm going to do res query to delay. And the trick is, like, I'll go ahead and pull this up on the Microsoft Learn, because you can use a get that item property and res query. Now I'm lazy, so sometimes I still use a res query because PowerShell will let some command prompt commands just drop straight through and run normally, right? So I tend to like res query because I know the syntax pretty good. All right, so res query. Oh, and the only thing is sometimes, like with one of them you have to put the colons in there, one of them you don't put colons. So HE local machine. All right, so let's start there. All right, so there we go. Software. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, Microsoft. Man, the delay. See if we still. Well, hold on a second. Let me see. Current version. Okay, it's current space version, which means I'm going to have to put quotes around it. Okay. No. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's spelled wrong. There's no quotes needed. Okay, I didn't think so. Current version. Let's take the quotes off the beginning. Dang. Man, I can tell this is killing me. Okay, that's current version. Uninstall. Okay, cool. So all right, so now we got to the right place. And then now we got to do the syntax, right? So here's the thing. Before I go any further, just do a /?. It didn't give me res query. So the help command is not dropping through. Let's see if I can do this. I'll drop it to a command prompt. Okay, it still didn't drop through. So I can exit the command prompt. So you see what I just did there? I just actually jumped from PowerShell to a regular DOS prompt, right? You know, so that's something that you can do as an option if you need to do something for the DOS prompt. So anyway, so if we want to do it, I got the syntax to display. We want to do a search, and I think it's a /F, or you got to do a /S too. See, all my scripts are on my work machine. so that's why I had to like recreate a lot of stuff when I'm doing this on my home machine. So I think it's /F specifies the data parameters to search for. Okay, so it's a /F. So rich query. Okay. /F. And then what we search for, LibreOffice. Let's go back one. We can just take this. We can say and plug in di equals and take that off. LIBRE. Okay. So let's just look up for Libre. And then we want to search all subkeys. So I'll tell you what I'm looking at. So I'll bring the syntax over so I can tell you how I'm looking at this. So learn.microsoft.com is, guys, it's such a good resource, man. So if you can't find anything, just, you know, Google it, and I usually go straight to the learn.microsoft.com link. Specifies to query all subkeys and value names recursively. So I think we're gonna have to add a /S there. All right, well, let's see if we, okay. So when I did this, I got a hit. All right. So current version Libre. What I don't have is the uninstall string. So that's the thing. So it did find a hit. I did get a hit on the registry key, but I don't have the uninstall string. So a lot of times what I'll do in that situation, I'll go back and I'll just go up. And I'll query at a higher level. You okay? Oh, okay. Yeah. So we run the query we go up at a higher level, kind of like, you know, and higher registry key. So we were down quite a few into the details. And now we can get a little bit more information. Oh, so now we got a lot of stuff in the registry. All right, still going. All right, so that's probably not going to be the most effective way to do it here because, like I said, we got too much data right now. And see, what I want to do is see if I did it with a PowerShell search, then I could actually do like a filter command possibly and just like look specifically for anything that's an uninstall in LibreOffice. Okay. So comments, contact, help. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. Okay, it's not the end of it. We can also run a PowerShell command to see the programs that exist in the add remove program. So I could track it down this way. So all right. This is also a command I use quite a bit at work. Once again, it's on my work computer. So it's going to be get WMI object win32 product. All right, and this is going to take a little bit of time to run. Okay, oh, I got a typo. There we go. All right, win32 product. All right, so this will take a little bit of time to run, but at the end, it should return a list of everything that's in the add remove programs on this computer. Oh, how do I, Kojo, how do I sign up for the mentorship? That's a good question. So just want to, like I say, I'm very transparent. The mentorship is $1,300. And there's no, so it's like an indefinite program. So Pierre, when did you join the mentorship program, man? In April? Yeah. So he's still here. I can't kick him out, man. So so let's see. So and Pierre and so Pierre can vouch for. So you at this point, like you saw what I promised, man. I promised you get training in Sentinel-1. You get firewall and networking training. You did the Netgear. You did the Netgear course and everything. So he had installed a Netgear PFSense, not Netgear, Netgate PFSense firewall. He had to turn off all the firewall rules. He had to then write policies to allow traffic. Literally, well, I don't have a. So right now, as I'm doing the pilot, I don't have a start or end date. The only thing I will tell you is that when you sign up, you get access to Tenable, Sentinel-1, and Automox, and basically you get training in those programs. I have to pay for those programs annually. So like at least like Pierre and them, they had access through the mentorship for the first year, basically. So now if they want to keep access to it, it's like $70, right? $70 for Sentinel-1. If you want access to Tenable, I don't know what I'll do for Tenable. Tenable is sponsored through my company Cybersecurity, so I don't necessarily have a cost to pass on to the mentees for that. So, but you use Sentinel, okay, cool. So bottom line is, I don't have an end date, but I do really like I'm very selective for who I put in the mentorship program. And the reason why is because like right now, everybody in the mentorship program really works well together. And I just always want to make sure that it's not really about the money. It's really about like helping people, but at the same time, making sure that all the people that are in the mentorship program work really good together and become real good friends and stuff like that. So that's it. So let me drop the link here. Hang tight 1 second. Let's see if I can get the link. If you're still interested, Kojo, let me know, and I can hit you with the link to the mentorship program. And it has the details. Only thing I don't have on the it's a Shopify page. The only thing I don't have on that is the fact that at the time I did the mentorship program, I didn't have access to Tenable. But like I said, Cybertar, my company, sponsored that, so that is something now that mentees get access to. And then I didn't have access to the patching tool. It's called Automox. I'm definitely interested. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Well, hold on a second. Let me get to the Shopify and drop the link. Okay. Got to log into my password keeper. And appreciate y'all. By the way, appreciate y'all dropping by, man. I took a risk when I started kind of teaching this content on YouTube, and it's really paid off because I feel like this is really what we do on the job. And everybody's preaching hacking, like red teaming, which it takes. I mean, you can do that, but you got to like work your way up to red teaming. So it's very hard to walk into a red team job. All right, hang tight, y'all. I'm grabbing it. All right, and in the meantime, Pierre, any questions about what we're covering here? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, all right, I'm holding you to that, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the only catch there, let's say the only catch there is hang tight 1 second, shoot. All right, hang tight. Pierre, I'll be right back. I say I watched your Sentinel-1 videos and I was hooked. Okay, I'm glad that they made a difference, to be honest. I'm very happy that they made a difference. All right. And honestly, I hadn't set this link up. I wasn't actually actively recruiting for the mentorship program, but I'm not gonna like turn people down who are interested. So hang tight, bear with me. I got you, fam. Okay, I got you. So what kind of shirt you looking for, Pierre? A technology interpreter shirt? Yo, man, I didn't even look. I didn't even know you was interested, bro. I would have look that say less. I would love to have y'all have technology interpreter shirt, but I just didn't want to like push that on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, that makes me feel good, man. Um, so I was gonna ask two questions. By the way, there's another command. Just while I'm thinking about it, there's another command that we do in here. So you see, like this returned the entire output for the entire add remove programs, right? That's not necessarily what we want to do because there's a whereas command. So do me a favor. I want you to search for this command right quick. Like kind of this is your work you'll be working. But search for the get WMI product command, WMI object, and Win32 underscore product. When you search for that, I want you to see if you can find the other command that goes along here after the pipe. And remember the way it works is the first command returns this long bit of output. And then when you do the pipe, what's on the other side of the pipe with the vertical line, we're sending all the output from the first command into the second command, and then it's going to do something. And so the whereas or where object command or something like that, what it does is it filters this input. And so I want you to see if you can look up and find that command while I get the Shopify site information and all that stuff. Okay, so I can drop that in chat because I totally was not ready. So sorry about that. Let's see. All right, let's see if I got everything here. All right, and that's my store, and here is the link. And all right, there it is. And where is my shareable link? Shopify. Okay. All right. Let me, guys. This should be the link. All right. So let's see. How does Sentinel-1 multi-tenant license work for MSSP and so the multi-tenant? How does multi-tenant licensing work? That's a very. How does Sentinel-1 multi-tenant licensing work for MSSPs? And typically it's by device. So I think if what you're asking is like if I say for instance I take on another customer, like you see my Sentinel-1 environment, I got a multi-tenant console right here, right? So if I take on Pierre, so there's Pierre has a console or he has his computers under him, right? And so essentially what you're asking is if I set Pierre up and Pierre puts 8 computers in here, then what happens is I get a bill next month. Like when the bill comes in, like anything above, so I have to buy a minimum of 10 licensing, just so you know. Like I'm pretty transparent on everything on the channel. So if Pierre puts 5 more devices in there, it takes me up to 15. Then next month I get a bill for 15 devices. Same thing happened if you were MSP. You brought on the company, that company had 100 devices, you onboarded 100 devices, then they're going to bill you that next month for that extra 100 devices in addition to what you already have in the console. Okay. Any other questions? All right, Pierre, did you find the command? Okay. All right. Oh, and by the way, when you join the mentorship program, uh, um, like I said, it's a couple things. Like if like I'm pretty straight, like I'm pretty strict on some of the things, like the networking portion. Like I really do like I try to get everybody a PFSense firewall. and I have everybody go through that exercise. Now you can opt out of that, but part of the mentorship program and the price covers purchasing that PF firewall and sending that to every mentee because that's part of the project. I'm not like it's one tier, so I don't change it. Like I'm not doing like special things for this person and that person. It's like one package. So if you join the program, you get a PF firewall, and you have to go through the process of installing it and configuring it and writing firewall rules and stuff like that. That's part of the exercise, and it's documented there on the Shopify site. Because at the end of the day, my goal is to make sure that you know all areas: networking, incident response, import detection, vulnerability management, and patching. If you do that, then there's honestly it there's no reason why a company shouldn't hire you if you legitimately have experience in those things for an entry level position, especially. How deep do you go into networking? It's not a networking course, but you do have to understand ports and protocols well enough to be able to like get your firewall operational. So once you understand ports and protocols, and basically you, of course, you're going to learn 443 HTTP. Because remember, you turn off the any-to-any firewall rule, and after you turn off the any-to-any firewall rule, you got to write policies to allow all traffic out. So you're going to learn what does my Google use? Is it what 565, 595? I think it's 565 or something like that for Gmail to work. You're going to learn 443s, your 80s. Basic SMTP, which nobody really uses that 25 very much anymore for home stuff. But you're going to learn all that. And I've already posted like 8 times 5 hours of free training on network from Juniper Network. This is a whole video. Posted that video twice. So that's the thing. If you want additional networking, you got to complete that. In fact, I have all these guys to go ahead and complete that. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense not to take 5 hours of some of the best training that nobody knows about for free. Okay, Pierre, what you got for me? And I'll try to make sure I'm answering your questions. Go. All right, and no problem. What you got, Pierre? And you also there's a special Discord channel for cybersecurity mentees only. Pierre and then Jabari and all the other mentees, all their work is still in there. And so it's kind of like this. It's almost like this is a mentorship program, but Pierre and them are almost kind of like alumni at this point. So, and everybody at this point except Pierre that's come through the mentorship program is working in cybersecurity now. So Pierre's the last one. And we're actually looking and evaluating Pierre right now to possibly intern at our company, because bottom line is he got the skills. He's trained on the same things we're doing every day. So, and once again, we got Daniel, who was the first person to mentee. Daniel's been working with our company. He got hired at our company, not Technology and Trading Purchase, but Cybertar, who sponsored like my Tenable Tenant. I'm sure I plugged the company. See, got to plug it because that Tenable Tenant costs a lot of money. It do. Trust me. So, but anyway, so yeah, Pierre's the last one. And so it'll be nice. And then we got Jabari. Jabari actually, he went through the program and he got hired on with his own company, which is a large company. And he's in their cybersecurity department also. So that's the thing. I wanted to make sure I got like some real proof, like tested cases of people being able to, like the fact that I can go through the training and train them and they can actually get a job in the field before I really like think about trying to grow the program. That's the bottom line. And then also I want to make sure that I don't grow the program too large that I can't contribute the time to it, because it's really based on me right now. And it's more like it's a mentorship, not a class or a boot camp. So that means can't have too many people that I can't actually invest the time. Okay. I know I talked a lot, but I just want to make sure I answered all your questions, okay? Let me know if you got any more questions. All right, Pierre. You haven't found it? All right, so let's look up this, okay? Okay, let's look here, because it's a where object command. Let's see if they got it. Everything always ends on Stack Overflow. I can't even lie to you. And they never. I hate it because it's never the answers I'm looking for, and I got to go through a whole bunch of stuff to find it. Let's see if he used it. This is way overkill. This is not. Um, let's take the first part of the command and let's just search for this. And there you go. We're named like, that's what I'm looking for. All right, let's see if they got it in Reddit. There you go. Oh, they're using the filter name. I haven't done it with the filter command, but that's actually viable. That's all program instead of piping it into the where object command. So we can say filter name like, and they put it in single quotes, and they put a percent. I guess that's your wildcarding in that, but I don't think that's correct. Let's see. Select object display name. Then they're using a format table. All right, Reddit. Where object? There it is. I don't think you need a filter script command. So this is what I'm looking for right there. Where object. Okay. So let's take that. And drop that over here. Okay. So let's give it a shot here. Once again, it's low. So essentially we're just pulling data. So we can say where object. And then we're gonna just go here and do the open parentheses, underscore dot. And so we're searching the name field. So we can search for vendor too, by the way. So if we said, if we wanted vendor, we would just put vendor here, but we're gonna do, and I don't know now, the justification why you gotta put the open brackets, underscore, percent dot, I don't know. I just know that you have to do it, okay? All right, so just being transparent right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna even pretend that I know every single thing about these commands. I learned how to use them functionally. And that's and they're doing a match. I think you can do like, dang it. All right, let's do this. That's not good enough. PowerShell. Yeah. Where object command. I want the official version of that. There we go. All right. I don't want the Stack Overflow version of this. That's what we're looking for. That's where our status, then we're gonna do equals and that. That's what I'm used to using at work all the time. Okay. All right. So we'll say EQ, and then we'll say Libre, and we'll put an asterisk in front of it. Close that, and then I think we got to close the bracket. All right, and it's gonna take a while to run because, like I said, it's still iterating through that whole list first, and then it's gonna pipe that output into the other information. Okay, interesting. All right, so looks like I got a syntax error. Equals. All right, what did I do here? Equals and that, and then close bracket. That's pretty straightforward. All right, so let's pull up my syntax again. So where object underscore. Oh, you know what? You see the error I made? You gotta put that dot in there. Nah, I want you to jump in, dude. Like, don't feel like no. So like, and that's another thing too. It's actually the completely opposite. Like, the more I work in the field, the more I'm like always asking. Like, even if I'm on a customer, I'll like put something. I'll put it on the screen. I'm like, if I'm about to make a major thing, I'll let the customer like watch as I'm working through it because like they were like, yo, oh, you got a typo right there, because it happens, and I would much rather them like see that I'm about to make a typo, or even one of my team members, than to make it typo and then you blow something up. So I called it the sanity check. That's what the guys in my job back in the day always said. But something to I left off something else, the $sign. All right, so let's try it again. The good thing is this is like a low risk command because we're just pulling information. We're not updating anything. So if I was going to be doing something that would be changing something, then I would probably, so look at that. So Libre doesn't show up in add remove programs. which would explain why we probably didn't see the uninstall command in the registry. Interesting, huh? All right, so let's go back to the regedit command. Let's see what we can learn about LibreOffice. First of all, LibreOffice 5.4. So what I would do is I would say a couple of ways you can do this, right? We can do AI. We can use Bing AI, say how to uninstall it. You know what I'm saying? We could just Google it. So it's several ways, but bottom line is we got to figure out what the uninstall string is for this. Now, the thing is for Office, it'd probably be a lot bit simpler for Office, but since I started on this one, like a lot of times it's easy with vulnerabilities. Like you start on something and then it's like, oh, this is hard. Let's go fix this other vulnerability instead. All right, uninstall LibreOffice via apps and features and programs. Uninstaller.exe. Okay, so that's a potential viable option. So let's go to C colon program. It might have the uninstall file right there. So do we see LibreOffice? There it is right there, LibreOffice 5. All right, let's look at it. We can use the ls here too. All right, so there's a program. Let's look in there. Okay, we got a lot of stuff in here. We got updates. We got a lot of DLLs. Got uno.exe. Okay. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I don't think it's really uno. And so this is like a lot of times when I'm trying to figure out how to get a program off like at scale, this is kind of the process I'm going through, just kind of looking through, learning about the program. You see all these directories too. All right, so let's see, do we have another? All right, and then of course, I think the easiest thing, let's pop open Edge. Let's just pop open Edge and just go to Bing AI right quick and just hit that up, see what it says about it. PowerShell. All right, let's see what we got. See, now I expect AI to be wrong 99.9% of the time, but it gives me just enough to work with. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So now that it's giving me this, right? Okay, I can test this. All right. Okay, I'm /x. Okay, I know that MSI exec /x means uninstall. And then this is kind of like the unique identifier for LibreOffice. So what I can do is I can go back to my reg query command. See, I think it's 1 or 2 down. All right, we go ahead and paste this. And we're gonna validate AI basically, because I want to see if this registry key exists, okay? Because see, the thing is, if this version of LibreOffice like is the same everywhere, then it should have the same identifier everywhere, right? So let's find out if that's true or not. And if it is, then hopefully the registry key returns. We see the identifier and we'll see the uninstall string and confirm it. And then we can actually run the uninstall command with a /quiet or /q or something like that, and no matches. This is never that simple, Pierre. It's never that simple. So that's why like a lot of people think, oh, you just pop it into AI and it'll just tell you the answer. No, it doesn't. Like it can get you on the right path, but that's not necessarily the case. So, but let's, for granted again, once again, the risk is low, right? What's the worst? The worst that can happen is I run this command to uninstall LibreOffice. It's uninstall, like the syntax. There's nothing I see that's risky about the syntax that's going to do any harm. And the worst that happen is I get a call. It's like, what happened to my LibreOffice? You know anything about that? They're like, I don't know. I probably do. I probably do. Can't lie to your mom. You don't be lying to your mom. All right, but you can see, all right, ran this command and LibreOffice still there. And that's to be expected. LibreOffice 5. All right. So that command exists somewhere, but we got to find out now. We got to find out how to get it off. Another option, probably just go. Okay, I'm gonna look into the membership. About to call tonight. All right, go, Kojo. Thanks, man. Appreciate everything. Let me know if you're interested. I'll set up. The thing is, I'll set up a Zoom call, and we'll go through all the details. Make sure I answer all your questions. And like I said, man, if it's a mutually beneficial deal, then we'll do the mentorship. I'll bring you in. So, but please don't take it offensive if I ask a lot of questions, okay? Because I definitely ask a lot of questions, okay? Where object name equals LibreOffice. Well, so the match command, match is cool. I mean, we use the equals, so that's another thing. Okay, let's do that. So we'll change the syntax because the thing is, we could have done that, and because we use equal, and I'm pretty sure I used equal with the wildcards. Wait, let's go back. What did we use here? So they use match. Oh, if you use the match command, looks like they're using regex. Regular expressions, okay? I use equal. I think there's a like. There's one you can wildcard. Hold on a second. That's greater than. Got my wheels turning because I'm pretty sure I saw an asterisk here. All right, let me check this because you know what? Let's put this in the correct format. I might have prematurely moved on for this because if I'm using equal command, see if that actually registers. And then I'll tell you what, we'll go through the list. I'll just pull the whole list. If I don't get this time, and then we can manually go through the whole list. And then we can kind of check this, a lot of times, sometimes I'll do it the manual way, and that'll check my logic and say, oh, okay, I had a flaw in my expression here, or my code. So let's see. Oh, then find out, hold on. I would like a Zoom call. All right, Kojo. So the thing is, we can do it. Do me a favor. If you go to the Shopify site, you can actually message me. Oh, Sleepy Ninja. That's my folks on Twitch. All right, let's see. So you're signing into a variable software, but see that still gets us. Yeah, I see. Yeah, Sleepy Ninja. I see what you're doing. Yeah, that assigns it to a variable, but we've already got that output. So the thing is, we want to filter the output and by piping that into another command. All right, so say then you find the object for LibreOffice. Yeah, so we're headed there, but we're looking for one expression, and I'll show you what I'm looking for. So let's go through this PR manually, okay? All right, Roxy O'Brien, boy, that's some old stuff right there. Roxy O'Boy, I need to clean my parents up. There it is, right there. So this tells me that the command that we're running, like we're using the equal. We need to do more like a like command or something like that, right? In order for this to work, because it's there. Okay. So if I put this right here, I don't even need to do that. Once I got this, Pierre, this is what I'm looking for. But I want you to get the correct syntax on this whereas command, okay? So check this out. If I do the filter now, and I say name equals, and I put the exact, because it is an equal command. Oh, and actually I can do, well, I got the identifying number now. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Put this, I want to show that because we're using equal, it doesn't allow us to do wildcards. So I just saw it just before. Okay, there it is right there. So name, and we're going to say equals LibreOffice 5.2. Where match, let's see if see, all right, Sleepy, you same thing. I don't want to use an exact name. If I use a match, either I got to do a regex, but you can actually use wildcards here, because I just need to log into my work computer and just pull it out of my notepad at work. I might just do that in a second, but it might mess up mine. Okay, so you see that here? So if we do an equal command, that's what we get, right? All right, so let's see if we can do a whereas command, and we can do with wildcards. Without doing regex. I know the regex option is there, but I don't want to do the regex option just yet. Oh, looks like you can use a like, because if you got a not like, guess what you got? There has to be a like. You know what I'm saying? You see this? So let's try it. Let's see, because I mean, for some reason I was second guessing the fact that you could use like, even though I know I use this with wildcards every time. All right, let's see if that works, and see if we had to put asterisks on it. I really need to do like a dump on my notepad at work. Oh, and did they put asterisk when they used the like? Did they use asterisks? Yep, they did. See that they use wildcards. Okay, cool. That's what I've been looking for. That's been the whole point of this journey, Pierre. All right, so if I should put asterisk on the end of it, and and if this works, it goes straight into Discord, so I don't have to look it up again ever. Boom. That's what I was looking for. So that is the completed command right there. Okay. I'm gonna drop this in Discord for you, Pierre. All right, let's go on in the Menti chat. So at this point, you can, anytime you want to pull up something and search the add remove programs on the computer, you can do it. So now that I have this ID, all right, I'm gonna show you what else this does. So once I've identified this is where it starts to get good. Okay. All right, so now we can do that reg query command. Where you at, reg query? Okay, and I'll take it here, gonna replace this. And I'm gonna take the brackets off. Okay, I don't need the brackets. Although I think you can leave them on, I think it'll still find it. We need to test both. So now we're searching through everything that's an HP local machine software Microsoft in the registry. And I think you've been in the registry enough to this point where you can kind of see what we're doing. Any questions about the registry at this point, Pierre? Are you good there? Guess what we get in now? You see that? Uninstall strings, right? So this is what I'm looking for here. This is what AI tried to give me, but the thing is, this number is different. So that's a /I. That's an install command. That's another thing you got to watch out for. I've seen this too. It says uninstall string, but it says /I. And so the way you can test this is MSI EXEC, right? So go here, and this brings you up. Just type the MSI EXEC and press enter, like from command prompt or the magnifying glass. And you can clearly see the syntax here. And you have to take some time, but you see uninstall /X. Yep. So now we got to take this contextually, and we got to say, okay, now that I know this, I'm going to take this and I'm going to modify this, change this from an I to X, but I also have to run it quiet. Okay. Go back to the MSI EXEC that we just closed. If I want to run this quiet, where it is, there's a command right there. There's a /quiet. No user interface. A lot of times we'll run QN /QN is what we run a lot of times. No UI. So quiet, no UI. Okay. So we put the combination of this, and basically we shorten it down to, if you want to add other switches, instead of doing /quiet, you can do /QN. That means quiet and this option. Does that make sense? Okay, so now we're going to take this to Notepad, do a quick dump in Notepad now that we got the information. Okay, drop it here. There it is. Okay, they formatted that. So we're going to do now we need to do it in PowerShell. So we're going to start. Let's see. Good to see you live again. Appreciate it. I feel like I haven't seen you streaming. Yeah, man, I haven't. And it feels good to me to be back on it too. I'll try to do more. I can't promise it, but I'll do my best. So putting this in PowerShell format, start process, MSI exec.exe. That's the target. And then we got to move these arguments over into it and do a dash argument list. And like I said, this is PowerShell 101. I do most of my work with PowerShell 101. And remember, we got to change the /I to /X. That's right. And then we're going to run it quiet. So QN. Okay. And so you can think like this same knowledge you can use, and you can flip this on its head, and then you can take the same approach to being the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing, I'm looking at LibreOffice right now. The folder's there, and Libre asterisk, so I can look at it. So let's paste this command and let's run it. All right, so the syntax was correct. We didn't get an error. Now let's see if anything happens, because it ain't guaranteed. A lot of times it's some other factor here, and you kind of have to, and this is the beauty of command line, because like this is all you got, Pierre. Like all we know is that either this folder will disappear completely. Sometimes they may leave the folder. Sometimes nothing will happen at all. All right, and so you can see all these programs look to be intact. So nothing's gone. All right, so obviously, so either we know we got the uninstall string, but let's go back to our reg query, because I saw multiple uninstall strings. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our notepad and we'll go through it. Essentially, we could have just gone back up here probably. Look through all these. All right, and I'll take this. Let's just copy this all out to Notepad. Or Notepad++, that is. Okay. So now we got it all. So let's go through it and let's see what we got. So this number, if I highlight this, that number, oh, I got multiple numbers here. All right. LibreOffice right there. Is that number different? Nope, that's the same number. But then I get to this number. Oh, it skipped this one. Probably because it put that on a different line. It's let's undo that. Did it wrap that one? folders. All right, so we got 2 uninstalled streams. These numbers are identical, by the way. Okay, so everything I see, the numbers are coming out to be the same. All right, so let's check a couple of things on the syntax. All right, so it's still there. Let's look at our MSI command. All right, there we go. All right, so here we try the X. Let's try lowercase x. Oh, and then let's see if we got this going. Get process. See if the uninstaller or MSI. Oh, you cancel that typo. Okay, so we got 2 of those running. Silent install HQ, great website for installing and uninstalling things. All right, Sleeping Ninja, good to know. Oh, Sam in the house. What's up, Sam? How you doing? I didn't see you sneak in, man. Appreciate you. All right, so well, and good, Sleepy. I'll have to check it out and stuff like that. Of course, it would be bad practice me clicking links in chat here. So now that we got this, we see we got 2 uninstallers that are running, right? But is Libra going away? It's never simple. Still there. Oh, appreciate it, Sam. Oh, it's terminated. I just lost connection. That happens too. Okay, so I'm going to drag this back over because once again, I don't want to reveal anybody's IP address. Okay, so let's go and close this up. Let's see, it's still online. Let's just see if the shell were terminated because I can tell you, folks don't have the best connections. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, but this is normal, like I said. And I went through their entire setup. Man, I went through and put so much effort to getting them a better setup. So their Wi-Fi is about as good as I can get it, but you still can't. Still has nothing to do with once it leaves the house, right? Oh no, not even close, man. Not even close. Oh, cool, Corey. Oh, I didn't realize Corey, the CEO of my company, came through and said, "Go Kendrick." Appreciate that, brother. Man, that's awesome right there. So appreciate the love, man. So now that we are hopefully can get connected again. Otherwise, all the work we've done. And by the way, this is a good example of real life too. Like you'll be working on somebody's machine, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Try hack me is worse for losing connection while in the middle. That's terrible. like try hack me of all places should be one of the most reliable places, man. But maybe they're trying to give you a taste of real life because it does happen, man. Like we'll be working on a machine, and it'll I can only hear you from the YouTube stream. Well, Sleepy Ninja's on Twitch, right? So he can hear me, or they can hear me. I don't know if Sleepy Ninja's male, female, or other. You know what I'm saying? But Sleepy Ninja can hear me. All right. So, and if y'all can't hear me, let me know. I got some music sitting there to play, but it'll probably demonetize the stream because I don't know. You know, you got to pay for that music sometimes here. All right. So I got a feeling up here that we're not gonna get connected again. I mean, it terminated on its own. All right. So yeah, so that's real life right there. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But anyway, a lot of times it'll be close to like 4 or 5 o'clock, and they'll go home, and you'd be right in the middle of finishing up, like remediating their machine or something like that, and then like it just goes like console disconnected. You're like, dang. Okay, that's all right. We could take. You wait until the next day, yeah, if you're doing it through SentinelOne, like typically we want to automate it, but sometimes we'll be doing it through SentinelOne because we need to like get it while it's there, or the automated process is not working, and so we have to do the remediation manually. So that being the case, you just got to be able to be flexible. I'm gonna go back into Tenable. We'll look at some of the vulnerabilities on my machine. Okay, so let me try Twitch. All right, appreciate that. Let's see. I have zero knowledge. Just basic computer. That you don't need knowledge in cyber. I'm telling you. I guarantee, if you go through everything on my YouTube channel, you'll have a lot of knowledge, like of exactly what really happens on the job. You know what I'm saying? Like on my job, at least. Now, every cyber job is different, but my job is to secure other companies every day. Literally every day, my job is to secure companies, like from start to finish in most cases. So I got a pretty good idea of what it takes to really secure a company. And I see all the things that work. I see all the things that don't work. I see all the obstacles that customers sometimes put in the way. That it's all kind of things that can stop a security program from being successful. So let's see if we can find another machine here. All right, and so I encourage all our team, like I always ask them, use the queries. So and asset name. This query is so efficient, and I hate to see folks on my team who want to go over here and use this filter thing, because if you go over here and use this, you gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. You drive me crazy, but people have their preferences, But for me, I just like to jump into query mode. I know the field and stuff like that, and I think the query mode is the way you want to do it as you kind of advance through Tenable, right? Not clear. Hey RB, hit me up. What you mean not clear? Give me the context here. Make sure I didn't misunderstand your question. Okay, so we're saying asset name contains, and we'll say TI top. All right, let's see what vulnerabilities exist here. Okay, so cool. So this is a good example. So last seen. So we always want to look at the last seen date. So we can see, for example, like this Google Chrome vulnerability, 1.20.0.6099.225. I'm in Google Chrome right now. If I go here and I do, you want to go to more tools. Nope, it's actually help and about Google Chrome. And I totally missed a click. Help and about. So let's see. It's saying my Chrome version is 1.20.6099.225. Well, let's see if Tenable's got me registered right. Let's look at the plugin offer. It's saying it's 6016. I'm on. Wait, hold on. I clicked on the wrong thing. My bad. Where's the Google Chrome phone? Like there. Okay, there it is. So 1.20.0.6099.218. 609.225. I'm already on 225. Okay, so that's the fixed version. So I'm actually already updated. So, it looks like it did. Dang it, did I just miss it? Did it just go from 18 to 225? Yeah, okay. So there you go, folks. Everybody, one of the most common vulnerabilities on the planet. There you go. That's how you update it. Google Chrome, right? You're welcome, right? So yeah, I mean, you got to have super high skill to update Chrome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So helping about, you can look at, that's a main remediation. And then you have to relaunch your browser. The only trick is if you're trying to do this with code, like I can go into PowerShell and I can do a stop dash process. So what I typically do is stop dash process, and I'll type it out so you can kind of see it. and I'll say name, and a Chrome. And you just have to like figure out what the right name is, right? So that right there, you can stop Chrome and start it back, but that's not the same as relaunching Chrome after the update has been applied. So we just haven't found like a good way through scripting to automatically like update Chrome automatically, other than uninstalling over it again, installing a new version. So that's why Chrome is kind of pain. But the good thing is it's easy to update, but it's just hard to control, because even if you install the update, you got to relaunch the browser before it officially takes effect. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so .NET Core right here. Okay, this one I actually installed this one because I was working on a remediation. So there it is right there, 6016. Okay, so I'm gonna go live on my computer. Same thing. All right, Pierre, you're gonna have to be the guide this time. Okay, we're gonna go live, and I'm gonna be hands-on. So I'm gonna run as administrator. All right, there's PowerShell. We're live on my computer. So you got the commands in Discord. Now I need you to chain these commands. Now you think about it. We're chaining commands together to remove vulnerabilities, whereas attackers will chain commands together to actually exploit vulnerabilities, right? So where do we start? How do I find? So what I'm looking for, tell them it's showing me the output here. I got .NET Core 6016. This is not, 5017 was the one that was everywhere. Then everybody updated to like 6 something, and now 6016 is now, old, and you got to update to the next one. You're just constantly upgrading .NET Core version. The random reboot that the users doesn't see coming helps to keep Chrome up to date. Yes, it does. I can't lie. That random reboot helps, right? But hopefully not too many random reboots, or you have people at your door with pitchforks. But it does happen occasionally. All right. Well, yeah, Pierre. So what did we first off? We need to see what's installed on the machine. Uh-huh. Well, I would say start here. Now that we figured out the syntax, let's see. Yo, what up, Discord? You don't want to let me copy? Okay. Remember this command? So why not? Now that we got the syntax correct on this, why don't we do let's do 6.6.0.16. Or actually, let's just do .NET. Or actually, let's do asterisk.net. Okay. All right. What does this say? Invalid class. What did we do wrong here? Nah. So check the base command first. That doesn't work. Win32 product. Do I have a typo? Or is it possible that this command doesn't run on my machine for some reason, based on PowerShell version or something like that? That's a possibility. It should be $.name. That is, oh, you're correct. That is correct. But you can see my base command is not running either. So what's the deal, Pierre? No, it's a Windows machine because I was running PowerShell. Now you can install PowerShell and run it on a Mac, but so even if I correct the syntax, it's $.sign dot underscore, well, $.sign underscore dot name. Still not gonna run because see the base product, it does not recognize this Win32 product. We can try dash class. Let's see. That doesn't work either. But we know it works because we ran it on the other machine. Underscore? Well, not the underscore. No, it's still, well, before we even to get to the command that we're piping output into, it's still broken. Okay. And my PowerShell one on my machine. Just this base command doesn't work. Can we back up and do this command? Class, let's see. Doesn't like that. Just go to the reference guide. So we can do Win32 service. We can do namespace. That's looking at services. Now, the question is, where do we find a list of all the services? For all the classes? So this command doesn't work on my machine for a reason. Why? And why does it work on the other machine? Is it the fact, I mean, am I running Windows 11? I mean, am I? Just Windows 10. Looks like Windows 10 to me. Nope, this is Windows 11 Home Edition. I'm on 22H2. Okay, so good. So okay, so let's take a pause for a second. So if we hit a dead end on that one, let's go back to what you say. Let's just go straight to the res query command, right? Which is in my PowerShell command. Hope you remember that. What's the command again? Mm-hmm. Boom. I just found all of them. But I don't see uninstall strings though. But I've got the codes or the identifiers for all of them. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to take these, drop these in a notepad. All right, now we know the MSI exec command, right? We know what the syntax, the format of it is, right? So once we know this identifier, let's just try it. So if I say and I just put the exe on it just to really be proper, right? /x, right? Paste the identifier, close that, and we're gonna do /qn. All right, no sir. All right, let's do the reg query command. We still have 4 entries in there. No go. So let's do something else. Let's change the uppercase X to lowercase x. Run a where's query, still got 4 entries. No go. All right, let's take out the brackets. Try it again. Where's query, no go. All right. Try uppercase, lowercase. By the way, I solved this, by the way, at work, but I'm going through the process on the stream. All right, still got 4 entries. So let's say Pierre. I'll show you something what I'm gonna do here though. I'm gonna do reg query command. All right, and instead of searching for that, let's go straight for the identifier. We know what the identifier is now. All right, guess what it doesn't like? Probably doesn't like those brackets. Okay, there's an uninstall string right there. Pretty sure that's what we did. Well, I thought I used the large X the first time. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, /qn. Okay. Oh, I need to do. Still got 4 entries though. All right. So that being the case, by the way, let me help y'all out on the string. Okay. So we still got no go here. And this is the kind of thing I run into all the time, man. It's just we literally saw the uninstall string right there. Copy this. This is what it says it is. No. Say again. If I'm that's a great suggestion. All right, take the QN off. Guess what happens if I do that? Then it runs the command perfectly, but it requires user interaction, and we don't want to do this interactively. Hey, from Ireland, what's up, Omer? And let's see, it's Ireland, so it's like O'Brien, Omer. There's got to be Omer, right? So tell me if I actually got that correct, man. But welcome. All right, so we need the QN. Now we just proved based on the syntax that it works because it actually launched the uninstaller just then, right there. Oh, I saw my cursor flicker. Let's see. Still 4 entries though. Now the question is, do we have to uninstall this in some format? Like we went for the .NET host, get the runtime, What if we try the same thing? Let's do it with the runtime instead. Still got 4 entries there. Still there. All right, so here's what I started doing. X, lowercase x. Still there. Okay, that's not. It says /i. /i. Still there. Okay, didn't work. What if I take the brackets all together? Yeah. Confusing now. Yeah, you take that off. Still got 4 entries. So this is what we ran into with the .NET Core. Let's see, I'm going to start a cybersecurity course, and I saw this. I don't understand it yet, but hopefully I'll get in good places. All right, so let me drop some links in chat. First of all, you're already on my YouTube channel. I got a PowerShell series that starts and walks through this from the beginning, okay? From the very beginning. So if you look on my channel, you can search through my videos, look for the PowerShell series. The reason I say PowerShell is because PowerShell allows you to be able to take action on Windows machines. Shell script allows you to take action remotely on Macs and Mac and Linux machine. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually, a lot of times if you're trying to like get rid of vulnerabilities at scale, you have to do this through code. And I'm just kind of showing folks like this is the process of figuring this out. I'm not a super high level PowerShell guru. I'm a proficient user of PowerShell, right? And so the thing is, I think a lot of times on YouTube and stuff like that, you get people who they just seem like they're so far out there that you can't relate to them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that to be the case because they're the exception, not the rule. They're the top 1%ers, and I need to make cybersecurity accessible for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. Okay. All right. So, all right. So Pierre, we're still stuck, man. What do you think? I mean, we know the syntax. All we gotta do is take these brackets out and we can search the registry and it'll tell us to uninstall strings right there. Oh, that one looks good. That's actually got a /x. Show your dirty little secret though. This MXI command will actually run straight in PowerShell. So let's take this. That's why it's good to use your own machine for testing. For this type of stuff, better be careful what you test on your machine. We got to add the arguments. All right. And boom, there it is, it runs again. So now if I do /qn, basically to run the command silently, so it doesn't pop up on the user's machine, and I query the registry again, 4 entries, still installed. MSI can only process one thing at a time. All right, so let's do, all right, all right, so that's one that's running. So if I do I got to do attack name, and there's stop process attack name. We'll say yes. All right, nothing running. Let's run an install command right there. Let's see if it's running. MSI is running. Still running, still running, still running. Still running. So why doesn't it work with code, Pierre? I mean, that's actual was looking at your page. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Let me know if it helps, man. Let's see. You can have an MSS process stuck during your process. So I can tell you, like, sleepy. I don't think that's the issue. I've done this many times. You see how that's still running? If you get it right, it just runs. Couple things here. Like, for instance, these brackets. Do I have to escape these brackets, for example? Like, is that a syntax thing for the brackets? The brackets are actually part of PowerShell. So if I escaped it, oh, that ran. Interesting. Still got 4 entries. But it did run with the arguments. So, Pierre, this kind of gives you a impression like this. .NET Core is one of the biggest pains, but like I worked on this one for months, trying to figure out what the nuance was. Like, why does this just, if it gives you uninstall command, why doesn't it just uninstall? It's something really simple. But the good thing is, it's been long enough that I've forgotten about it. So I forgot what the simple thing was. But I think it is something that's syntax. We do a /quiet. Still there. Let's see. Perhaps kill MSI process again. Then run a start process at product code and queue it. I'm down. I'll run that. All right. Let's see. Is that our Discord pinging? Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So sleeping then just say, hey, all right, let's kill MSI exec. All right, we can do that. Let's kill it. Okay, it's not running. All right, now let's run the start process. We'll do QN, just like you said. Uh-oh, typo. Make sure. All right, so there it is right there. Then we run to get processed again, and we can see this running. Now, we can wait for the next 2 days to see if this will stop. But in my experience, it doesn't ever complete. See, it should be a quick uninstall, and it doesn't uninstall. Now, here's a nuance. Is it perhaps something that has to be, what just happened? That really sucks. We got a lot of stuff in here. Okay, there. Okay. All right, so what I'll do is, like, let's take these product codes, right? Glad you said that, because I usually call it identifiers. And let's replace these, because I don't think it's a syntax thing, but perhaps there is a certain order it has to be uninstalled. So we'll start right here, and we'll go down all of them. Okay, that's one. Let's take the next one on the list. Okay. Let's see if it's still there, by the way. Okay, so nothing's been removed. Let's try the third one. Put a space after the X. Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that. All right, let's do this. I'll finish, like I said, I always finish kind of like one test before moving on to the next one. So let's do the last one, and then I'll do that. Put the space after the X. See how that works. All right, let's do reg query. All four still exist. So now to address that, put a space after the X, press enter. All four still exist. He's leaving this is the fun I get to have every day, man. All right. Stop process first and remote. Okay, I'm game. Pierre ain't got me. Pierre just kind of chilling. All right, so there it is. All right, let's do it again. So it's running. All right, so let's do it again with the space. Then want to do ls. Still there, man. The beauty of .NET Core or .NET Host, .NET uninstall it. It's a blast. Yeah, it is a blast. It is a blast. It fries your mind in the process too. All right, so let's back up. Let's take a look at our syntax here. Okay. Okay. Let's bring up Bing AI. Bing AI, what you got to say? No, we want to start a new one here. All right, we'll change the zone so I can see the whole screen. Interesting. So look at this format, get value. I'm game. I'm game, ChatGPT. I am. I'm actually game on this one. Let's see. Is that you posting? Pierre should be honing his Google food right now, not not looking now looking for a possible solution. Yeah. Yeah, that's courtesy of the Sam man. Yeah, that's right, Sam. He should be just sitting there chilling. He should be Googling. You should hear his keyboard on fire from him Googling stuff right now, right? But Pierre just sitting there. Pierre sitting there watching this like it's a reality show. Like, like come on, Pierre, Google, man. All right. So let's see. Bing AI. I'll take the solution Bing AI gave. Let's see. Oh, there it is again. It'll work. All right, so let's look at the formatting here. Let's take this over to Notepad, see if we got any special characters. Where object name like Microsoft.NET Core 6116 runtime. That looks good. Pipe that into for each object. Get that value uninstall string. And then for each object, basically you're appending a slash quiet to it. But just like everything else in being when AI gives you the solution, It don't work. Let's see. Let's see. A shows love for B Ham. Oh, what's up? What's up? Let's see. I gotta say, Miss Team Cisco series recap. I missed Team Cisco. Oh, CISO. I missed Team CISO's recap. Oh, gotcha. CISO series recap. Yo, who that from Birmingham though? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Cause that's where I'm from. From Birmingham. That's where I was up until 2020. Let's see, Chat GPT. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. AI is not. I'm telling you, man. Being AI, it gives me like it gives me like. Oh, that's Kayla. What's up, dude? Dude. Oh, I should have known. We say Mr. Cecil series recap. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? Dude, you are missed. I'm just letting you know, you are missed, big time, big time. But I hope everything you learn, man, is going to help you and jump you ahead of some of the schools, man. Jump the students at least, or at least put you on par with them. You got a competitive program, so we got the issue here. Like, all right, if I ran this script, it's pulling the key, it's pulling the on install string, but it's saying it's not recognized as the name of commandlet function. So AI almost got it, but it didn't get it right. But they're essentially doing the same thing. AI is trying to pull the uninstall string, and then it's trying to like basically loop through the uninstall string and uninstall everything related to .NET Core. It's not bad, not a bad approach. It just ain't working because once again, AI never seems to give me the right answer completely. It gives me a portion of it. So what I would do is I'll take the AI answer and let's break it down to this. Like take it back here. Ooh, that actually works. So the part where it says, what did we just run, by the way? So I said basically where object, this is the same thing. We just piped into a where object display name because Microsoft.NET Core. So we pulled the register key. That's cool. Nothing special there. Let's take the second part of it where it loops through for each one. It gets the uninstall string. Oh, that works too. The only problem is this last command. Get that value uninstall string. And it looks like, I'm telling you, man, it's these brackets, bro. These brackets, I think, is messing up. So let's see how to escape. And PowerShell. How do you escape him? Okay, there it is. It's the back tick. It's the back tick. Ah. Okay, just for grins and giggles. Let's go back to here. The back tick. Let's go back to our command. By the way, I never knew that was called the back tick. I'm just gonna be honest. I never knew that's what they called it. Okay, our screen flickered for a second, just like it did before. Still didn't work. So, see, I'm already applying the things I learned in class. Couldn't thank y'all enough, dude. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being patient with us, man. So it's been good, brother. Caleb, thank you so much, man. Once again, I do hope that I get a chance to chat with you or hang out, or I keep me posted, man, on your cybersecurity journey, man. It'll bless me, brother. I promise you. Especially take a picture with Gary. Post it on LinkedIn. That'll make me feel good, man. Gary's the man. All right, Pierre. Pierre still ain't got no solutions, man. Come on. All right, we're gonna take this space out for the X. All right, my cursor flickered again. Let's do the reg query 6016. Not a single one has been uninstalled yet. So we escaped the character. We did a /x. We'll try lowercase x. We'll try /i. We've tried everything, and I can tell you this is hands down one of the hardest remediations I've ever done, because nothing seems to work like the way it's supposed to. There it is again. Nothing. Now I'm gonna test one here. So what I usually do if I run into a situation where I have a remediation that doesn't work, and I know I can get it to run manually. Look at that. So I know my syntax works. But let's go a step further. Let's try the backticks. Let's see. Let's just kind of make, oh, that is with the backticks. See? So escaping that, but you know what? The same thing, I cannot escape it. And I got /i, and let's do the /x. There's the uninstall right there. And if I choose yes, look at that. If you continue with this uninstall, one or more products may stop working properly. Do you want to install anyway? So that's the .NET runtime. So let's click no. Because I think what I recall with this one, you had to do a certain order. Desktop runtime, resolver. Maybe it's the host. So let's try this one. Okay, if I choose this, what does it say? All right, so still one or more products may start working. So there's a dependency on that one. So we got that one, the host. Let's try the desktop runtime. See if that one, if it likes that. Okay, same thing. So it generates the error message too, and then we'll use the resolver first. So no matter which one we install, and I wonder if that error message that's coming up is also part of why it's not actually going through and working. Okay, if I choose yes, same thing, right? So let's stop for a second. Okay. If I want to do this, let's do QN, and I'm going to do a tag force on this. Don't like tag force. I want to say desktop runtime is the first you want to uninstall, but you see, it gives me the same message. All right, so it's a QN, a second argument to the MSI exec process. It's actually the, okay, let's break this command down. All right, so I'll see if I can help answer your question, Jolly Mike. Okay, so start process, right? Then we got to tell it what process to start right here. MSI exec.exe. Then you have to tell the arguments that go along with it. So this argument is associated with this program. So this /x is the MSI exec command that's built in. So let's do this. Let's open it up. And I think maybe I can explain this in a way that actually doesn't confuse you, okay? All right. Or if you already understand it, maybe I can answer your question in a way that makes sense. Okay, so MSI exec, the built-in command is a /x to uninstall right here. Okay, I know it's tiny on the screen, so sorry about that. Okay, so now that I've got the /x, that means uninstall. So that's what that is right here. Then of course I have to the product ID right here. What do you want to install? This is what we're referencing, and this points straight to these .NET versions up here. This one in particular is in 23D, so it reports to this is the .NET FX resolver. And then the /QN on the end, after you tell it what, is to basically say how you want to run it. Quiet. You know what I'm saying? So syntax, so the syntax, and keep in mind when I run it like this, it opens, oh, I gotta close this. If I run it just like this, it opens the uninstall. Well, it used to. Oh, I got to take the QN off. Sorry. There it is. So the QN works because it actually shows that you want to run it silent with no interface. I can say /quiet. Like say, but if I do the reg query, that didn't really do anything. Still there. All right, and then you got other options here. And I've looked through these. Like when I was working on this one, looked through all these options, dude. I could find a single one that actually made a difference, right? Perhaps you need the brackets inside the quotes themselves. Well, keep in mind, Sleepy, like it. I mean, keep in mind, it works. The code worked. It's just something about running this command quietly. It just doesn't. And then, say for instance, oh, what'd you say, Pierre? You see that? All right, where it is? Sure. Uh huh. I don't think so. Well, keep in mind, it runs. That works. So that's why I keep going back to. It works. We just want to put a QN on it and run it silently. And when I do, it's still there. All right, so let's look at the start process command in PowerShell. By the way, I'm intentionally like doing this because this one is a pain, but it really drives home vulnerability remediation when you're doing it through scripting. So we use argument list. We could try these options, like you say, no new window, use new environment, wait, confirm, what if. Let's see what else we got. I'm game. Like, I'm game to throw a wait command on this. Maybe this needs a wait command. So let's do that. It executed. Still 4 inches. Okay. Still entries there. We can do a window style command. I think hidden is the proper term. Let's look at here. It's down here. Window style hidden. Default value is normal. Oh, ST, window stool. Oh, it can't specify these at the same time. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Still there. Like, what if we say don't run it silent, but we use PowerShell to specify silent? Nothing popped up that time. I'm intrigued this time. I used the wait command with a window style exe was hidden. Could it be just sitting there waiting for for input right now? See, I don't think this is gonna work because PowerShell hid the window, but I think it still probably opened the dialog box and is pending like input at this point. Still 4 entries. I don't know what else we can do for this one. And I am administrator. Probably the hidden window. Yep, waiting for input. Jolly Mike, you're right. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. So that's why I think that's not a viable option. Okay. So now we're back to the drawing board. Welcome to vulnerability remediation. All right, so Pierre, all right, we'll take a break on this one because, like I said, I worked quite a long time on this one, only to figure out a solution and smooth and don't have it on my my machine here. Let's go ahead and get logged back into Tenable. Let's find some others on the machine that we need to address, right? All right, and we're back. Okay. Could you try? Let's see. Could you try with the QN in a second set of quotes? Oh, I'm game for that. I mean, I'm always about testing. If that works, though, I'm gonna be like, what the? You know what I'm saying? All right. So you want me to take the QN out of here? Okay, Jolly. Right, I got you. And then /x that one, comma QN. Oh, I see what you're doing. Interesting. Let's see if that actually validates. All right, well, let me know if this is what you were asking me to do. Oh, that's well, that's the wrong typo. Let's take that out. Okay, so what that does is you can see that it didn't take that as the command to run it quietly because it popped open the MSI exact. So it did validate that correctly. I did have a space in there though. Let's see, you didn't have a space. All right, let's take the space out. I just don't think you can run it like that. You think you got to put it in the argument list section, right? Because see, this is the argument list. And that's kind of hangs out there. Let's see. Does it need the slash? If you're talking about the slash in front, the /x, typically it does. But you know what? Let's do this. Like I say, and by the way, you asked me to do things. Most of the time, I'm probably going to do it because it's good for testing. If we take the slash out, guess what? Command no working. Oh, you just don't. Oh, the QN in the front. Okay, now here it is. If you don't put that the /QN, it doesn't recognize it. If I put the slash in there again, boom, it works. Sorry about that. I mistyped a lot of stuff you asked me to do. So back to the drawing board in Tenable. Something like we took an L on that one. Sometimes it happens. I mean, sometimes you're gonna take an L on these, and you just have to keep plugging away at that one. So let's see. asset name contains, and we'll say TI desktop 4. All right, let's see what else is on my machine. I got some .NET. Essentially, you can see I put .NET on here on purpose just because I wanted to work on the remediation, right? So that's the only reason it's on my machine. I don't need .NET Core. Dill Pickle, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, so we know these are .NET Core. Notepad++ got a buffer overflow vulnerability. Let's look at that one. I got Notepad++ open right now. Okay. It wants us on 8530. Okay. Let's see if I can update my Notepad++ without destroying. I'm going to lose all the data here. I know I am, but it's okay. So let's see. Now, programmatically, to update Notepad++, I don't know of a good way. Hello, doing good? Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I don't know of a good way to update Notepad++ or a program like this versus just installing over it. We do have like a program like Automox that we can use to patch it, and it'll install it. But if Notepad++ is open, Automox or in many other programs probably would not patch it. Mainly because if you close it, people can lose a lot of their stuff. So let's go here. Windows, anything there. File, where's the check for update thing? Let's see what's available. Hey. Yo, what? Wait, who is Dill Pickle? Is that this gotta be one of your team members? Perhaps the one that you report to? He said, yep. Nope. Wait, he said nope. Sam got me stumped for a second on Twitch. Not that Big B. Okay. Is it Mr. C then? Or Mr. R? Hold on. I feel like it's more R, Mr. R. Mr. D? That doesn't even sound good coming out. That doesn't even sound good saying that either. Sorry. You got me. Hold on. What? Hold on a second. All right, let's. Dylan. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. I see the connection. All right. Appreciate that, Sam. Appreciate because I was like, yo, like, all right. So same thing at work, right? This is work, right, Sam? You can vouch for this. This is the same stuff we go through. All right. So Pierre, all right, let me close my Notepad++. I think the first thing we want to do is, where's the About Us page? I mean, what's the question marks for? All right, there's an update right there. But what if we want to do this manually? So we're on 8.5.3. That's what we're on. Let's see what Tenable says, 8.5.3. That is correct. So if we wanted to do this, then yeah, more work after. Yeah, exactly. So if we want to do this programmatically, okay. So let's take this. All right, let's go to Notepad++. All right, and what we want is a direct download link here. And I know I'm throwing a lot at you today. I'm just glad your Chrome is up to date for yes, man. For once, yes, Sam. My Chrome is up to date. Yes, it won't it won't be in approximately 7 hours, right? It'll be out of date again, right? It'll be a new Chrome update that's downloaded or that's released for everybody. Okay, so here's the download link, and what we're looking for is a direct download, not Notepad. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Notepad plus plus. Every time this, if y'all, does anybody remember CNET downloads? Does anybody remember CNET downloads? When I go to Notepad plus plus and I see this, but it reminds me of them shady download links that tried to mimic the real download links on CNET downloads. Like if you have it, you don't get it. I understand it's an older thing, but bruh, yeah. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put together another script in Notepad plus plus to update Notepad plus plus. So, all right, let's see how this is going to work. All right, so what I'm doing is one of my favorite commands ever since I discovered it is not that command. That's not the command. I failed. All right, I'm going to copy the link. Copy not the image address, but copy the link address. Going to go to Notepad plus plus. We're going to put this together. All right, and so what we want to do, invoke web request, because this is the command we use to download stuff from the internet, right? So dash URI is the URL or the universal resource locator. I think that's what it is. I'm got to put that, and then we're going to do out file, and we're going to put that in. I like to use the temp directory. Okay, and this is where we're going to run it from. Okay. So once we download it, we need to execute it. So it's an exe, and we need to run it silently. So we're gonna do like a start dash process, and we're gonna reference C-code. So I want to be able to run this script from anywhere on the machine. Those fake downloads links got me a few times long before I got to Tati. Yes, sleeping in that I avoided at all costs. Yes. I avoid CNET like the plague. Yes. Yeah. So otherwise, so somebody else was affected by the CNET download, which was they had all kind of good download stuff for free, but man, even the stuff you downloaded, it was laced with malware. Man, those were the good old days. You know what I'm saying? All right. So C:\Windows. Anybody remember Whereas or Juarez sites? Anybody in here remember Juarez? I was one of the Juarez kids. This is real old stuff. But I had everything. I had Photoshop for free. I had a full version of Windows NT server for free. And I could actually download exploits and ran. I was in cybersecurity when I was in college. I was a hacker. I didn't even know it. But I was downloading exploits from the Whereas sites and running them in our computer lab against my teammates to crash and blue screen their machines. So that's how long I've been in cybersecurity, right? All right. So somebody knows it. All right. So C:\Windows didn't even know what I was doing at the time. There was no thing as a cybersecurity program back then. So C:\Windows temp, and I made a mistake, because when you specify the file you want to output it to, you have to actually have the name of the file. Okay. And yeah, I'm putting myself on the spot because I'm doing this live, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make syntax errors because I want y'all to see me make these errors. By the way, it's part of it. So start process C:\Windows temp. That's argument list, and then this is where we got to put our stuff to tell it we want to run it silently. Let's go to our AI, right? We can go back to IRC. No. Yo, what's up with IRC? Is IRC still alive? You know what I'm saying? Twitch chats used to run off IRC. I know, right? Early days of Twitch was like some real stuff. Like that was some real like there should almost be movies on the early days of Twitch, right? Fun fact, Discord supports IRC protocol. I did not know that. That's good info too. So I got let's go to Bing AI and get disappointed, okay? Because that's what it does. Once again, Bing AI gives me the foundation. But let's see. PowerShell install .exe install executable silently. All right. So Bing, go ahead and give us the incorrect answer. Start process. We're gonna do a test. Wait. Okay, that looks good. /silent. Okay, is that what they want us to run? Argument list is /silent, and then you use the pass through that will give you some output. I like the fact that you're using a wait command. So okay. Bing AI. This might actually be the first time Bing AI. It'll be like the second or third that Bing AI actually gives you right code. Argument list. All right, we're gonna do /silent. The pass through command just makes it output THRU is the correct THRU. Okay, that's correct. I'm gonna put the wait in here too. All right, and so I'm gonna run these two commands. Everybody give me a sanity check. Y'all, we're pretending we're on the job here, okay? So this is y'all on my team. So what is it? Say it again. Oh. Oh, tag file path, which is which is part of the syntax right there. Tag file path. I think you can actually run it without it, Pierre, because I leave this out most of the time, but I want to do the right thing. There you go. It recognized it, put it in for me. File path and a space there. Okay, that look good. Missing an S on the Windows. Windows. Oh, C code and window. All right, good. This is one of the most important things you can learn for cybersecurity is the sanity check. Have other people to look at stuff you're doing occasionally. I would say often, and because you will miss things, you know. And if you think that you're not going to miss things, then you're setting yourself up for a really bad day sometime in the future. All right, line 14. What you got? Take out the space. Get rid of that. Just copy one of my scripts you get to get you started. Yeah, Sam. Hey Sam, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it's enough of scripts in your company's environment that we wrote. Like I got all kind of like literally like I got half of my knowledge and stuff like that in your environment. So, you know, I do need to go in there and like take all these scripts out and put them in Confluence. Especially at 1 a.m. Yes, absolutely. The very time that you think that if you're so confident that you don't think you need somebody else to look at your work, maybe you're the exception, but I think that's a slippery slope. Okay. All right. So there it is. All right. Notepad plus. I'm leaving it open on purpose. And let's go. Let's see. The download. Oh, syntax. Can I find a specified file path to execute? Wait, where did that come from? Oh, what? Okay. Yeah. What did I just copy? I copied. Dang, I didn't copy the wrong line. See, that's why. Yeah. I thought y'all gave me a sanity check. You still let me do this. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I copied the wrong thing. Hold on. I copied that. Hold on. This is the default line right there. That's that. I didn't even write that. That's just what I copied for context. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Mhm. Say it again. Yeah. I actually want to run this like that, two lines together, because this is how like when I'm doing sleep deprivation, possibly, right? Definitely possible. All right, so let's see if I run this. All right, there's the download to C colon Windows 10 on my machine, and there is the install of Notepad++ trying to execute. Good so far, but what's wrong? It didn't execute silently. Bing AI, 55,000 times wrong, one time right. so the silent command didn't execute. So close. It's a /s, not a silent. Okay, let's try that. Yo, AI I'm telling you, man, like AI have me rolling, man. Like, how can it just never gets it right, man. It just never does. Or Bing AI does it. Hold on. All right, so let's try that. Ooh, /s. Yes. Oh man. Sleepy. But guess what didn't happen? Then close. Did it fail? Did it succeed? I don't know. I don't think it did, because it's probably got to be closed in order for it to work. How do we do that? For the sake of everything that we're doing, I'm going to add a third command in Notepad++, and I'm going to save this. No, I'm not going to save it. Why would I save this? I'm going to open Notepad to save my data from Notepad++. Okay, so let's copy these 2 lines. By the way, the new Notepad, straight up though, it's kind of fire. It's kind of fire. The Windows 11 Notepad, I mean, I'm just saying, I could work with it. It's got tabs and everything, you know? So I'm going to take this now and I'm going to massage the data here. I'm going to do it in regular Notepad. So what I want to do is let's do a Git process first. Let's see what Notepad++ is called. Okay, so okay, so there's Notepad++. It's literally called Notepad++. So what I recommend that we do is that we're going to do a stop process. This ain't gonna be clean. It's gonna be dirty. All right, so we already got the download. Stop. Tag name. I do the caps. It's not case sensitive, but I do that because it looks good. Notepad++. That's underscore. I did it again. I'm not smart. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I'm gonna run these 2 lines consecutively. Let's see if we actually have working syntax. And if this works correctly, you use PowerShell ISE to write scripts? I do not, because I like the pain. I like the pure pain. I don't want anything that's gonna help me to be better, because that would be smart. I'm just gonna, nah, man. I've thought about it. One of my teammates has kind of mentioned it. I may try, but I think, I don't know. I'm on the fence, because a lot of times I don't like to handicap myself and become dependent on a tool. But at the same time, it could make life easier and make me more efficient on the job. So I do need to make that decision. So good suggestion, by the way. So, all right. So there's the kill. The cursor did its thing, but I made a mistake, because I should have incorporated another wait, right? All right. I did the wait there, and then I should do a start process. Dash wait, and then I should do Notepad++. Let's see if that's actually if it actually is registered, so I can run it like that. Okay, so once again, I'm testing. Like I said, this is the beauty of this kind of thing. I'm not actually on the job. And look at what we have here. So if I just put that part of my script, so essentially, this is possibly your official Notepad++ script. I'll sell it to everybody here for the low price of $200,000 if you act now. Okay, all right, for my 4-line script, it's that valuable, because Notepad++ will be single-handedly take screenshot. Oh yeah, I didn't factor it in. I can't turn off screenshots when you're live streaming. I won't pay less than $300K. Okay. All right. Well, I'll auction it off right to the highest bidder. You like the new Notepad++, Notepad, but you aren't using terminal to run PowerShell. Tabs are nice. Okay. Windows 11 has some nice improvements for devs. All right, Jolly, tell me about this terminal, my friend. I thought tell me about this, because, or you talking about because I thought PowerShell, you had PowerShell ISE, but you're telling me there's something else I may not know about. So hit me up, okay? The main question. So taking bets right now. Who in chat thinks that it actually worked? And Pierre, what do you think? Do you think we actually got it? Did the script run successfully? Did it install? Do we have a new version? Looked the same to me. Man. You would say no? Oh, ye of little faith? Doubting Thomas? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. You said you think you got it. I'll be honest with you. I'm skeptical. I saw something happening. I thought it was installed by default, but I might be mistaken. Okay. Cool. Let me know either way. Let's check it out. 8.6.2. And according to Tenable, it was 8.57. We did it, folks. Yeah, we got the latest version. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah. Woo. We just so all right, and for everybody that's here today, you get the script, right? I'll drop it in chat, right? And it's not the script. It's actually I put like I embedded something there, so it's gonna like hack all your machines there. So there you go. Click on it, take it. No, I'm joking. That's you know what I'm saying. So all right, so that's it. All right, so I guess the main thing, feedback from everybody. You know, I kind of take a different approach to cybersecurity. I'm not I'm not a John Hammond, not that cool, and never would be that cool. You know, to be honest, you know, not a network Chuck. You know, not as Hazard. Well, I think as Hazard, I think is his name. Not any of those guys. But I'm just a regular Joe. You know what I'm saying? But I do try to bring y'all what I got. You know, terminals installed on our other machine. Gotcha. Okay. So Sleepy Ninja, yeah. So any questions from anybody? I just want to do a Q&A here for a second. Talk to me. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about kind of what I'm teaching, feedback, all that good stuff, because I really do want to make this beneficial and better for everybody. Okay. Pierre, you got anything while I wait for chat? Mm-hmm. Well, Notepad closed. Download the latest. It basically, so we downloaded it to the temp file. We killed Notepad. We performed the installation, and then we relaunched Notepad. This is how you want to execute. This is what I would consider, like, for me, this is successful right here, because you don't really want, like, we have to stop Notepad. That's the plus. That's the only thing, because you see it when it's open, it didn't update. So crickets, yeah, the crickets are everybody. No feedback, but that's cool. That's cool. I'll take it. But essentially, this is the best case scenario. We want to be able to write scripts like this. So for every vulnerability, our job at Savitar is to be able to come up with a script like this for every single vulnerability that doesn't get fixed by a patch. Okay. Or the patching requires the user to do something. We don't want the user to have to do anything, you know? So, and by the way, everybody, if you, the company I work for, I mentioned Savitar. This is my company that I work for on a daily basis. So, got to show them some love, because they're the reason I have access to Tenable. We are one of the few companies out there that actually do remediate vulnerabilities. We don't just like scan for them. We do literally like the patching. We do vulnerability scanning. We do the endpoint protection, which means that we deploy Sentinel-1. That's our endpoint protection. We fully deployed everything, we're responsible for making sure all the agents get installed and deployed and everything. And then also we have cloud security, we have our SOC, like we do everything. So when I say, like, I get a chance to see really what it takes to secure a small to medium-sized business, and some that are bigger, like my buddies here, some of the buddies here in Twitch chat that are what I would consider starting to be enterprise or enterprise level accounts. That's what we do. That's what I do on a daily basis. So it's more about hygiene. So, all right, Pierre, get some feedback. Anything else, man? I think I put that in Discord for you. All right. So just for everybody in chat, you can use. Say it again. Yeah. So we took an L on one and got a W on the other. Yeah. So just so you know, Pierre, the thing is, this is like, you can take this script, and this is kind of what I've been trying to, like, this is what I'm evangelizing, is that this PowerShell script, if you learn to invoke web request command, and on my YouTube channel, I've got a 5-6 video series just on this core stuff. Because with this, you can essentially download the product, you can then kill the other product, you can perform the installation, and if it's a .exe, now all you gotta do is use a /s. Shout out to, I think, Sleepy, or who in the chat, who put the /s in there? Yeah, shout out to you for putting that in chat. Yep. It's a slash S, not silent. Shout out to Bing AI for taking more L's than anybody I've ever seen in my life, right? But this is a script that you can use on so many programs just to update it remotely. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage everybody. Everybody goes straight to Python. Everybody says learn Python. It bewilders me why nobody but me and a few others are saying learn PowerShell, because the majority of the machines around the world are Windows, right? Windows machine, and then after that Linux, right, and Macs, right? So if you learn PowerShell and shell scripting, you can actually do stuff on the most common computers in the world. And Python, I don't see why teaching everybody Python in school and in colleges and stuff takes precedent over what people actually need to use in the majority of the cases. I'm not saying don't learn Python, but I'm just saying PowerShell and shell scripting makes way more sense to me. So anyway, that being the case, it is 1:16 a.m. I think I should get some rest because I got meetings tomorrow with customers, and they're gonna ask me things that they need to have actual correct answers, and I'm sleepy is not necessarily the answer that my customers want from me. Okay, so let's see how many meetings I got. Just to put in perspective, I got, oh man, starting off early. So that was 10 a.m. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meetings tomorrow. I'm actually meeting with one customer. We're doing the deployment. I'm meeting with one customer 3 times tomorrow. Yeah, because we're doing a full deployment to their enterprise. Uh, let's see. I'm launching a phishing campaign with another customer tomorrow. Just kind of give you a sense of kind of what I do on my job on a daily basis. So launching a phishing campaign. I'm deploying, like turning on and enabling patching for a large company that I'm working with, and meeting with the SOC. We have like a SOC that also an external SOC that monitors our Sentinel-1 environment. So I got a meeting with them to kind of go through some tickets and stuff like that to see what's open, like what issues. Say it again. Yeah, what's up? Oh, Pierre, you say something? Oh, yeah, Pierre entertained. Like Pierre said, he's sitting here entertaining and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Well, I do want to thank everybody. If you haven't followed me on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, please consider doing so. If you're not following me on LinkedIn, please give me some follows. I do ask for the folks that are here, please do me one big favor. I'm trying to get so I can stream on my own page on LinkedIn. So if you can please follow my LinkedIn page for technology interpreters, because like right now I'm streaming on my personal account, like I'm streaming right on my like LinkedIn profile, and I don't want to do that because I really want to have everything under technology interpreters, but I got to get it up to I think I've got to get it up to like 100 and something followers before I can actually stream on it. So let me get this right quick. Okay, I think this will. Okay, so if y'all will please be so kind, please follow my technology interpreters page on LinkedIn. I actually have. Let's see how many followers I have on LinkedIn. I'll bring it over so I can see it. Um, I've got 82 followers so far on LinkedIn, and I think to live stream I got like to have it like 150 or something like that. Congratulations, you received 100 messages from the stream today. Cool. Thank y'all. We got 100 messages, so we had some good interaction today. So there's my LinkedIn technology interpreters. Follow me there if you don't mind, so I can get the streams over there. And that's it, man. Uh, do we want to? Y'all want to raid somebody? If y'all want to raid somebody, we can definitely raid somebody. What do y'all say? On Twitch side, I think it's a good thing. Let's raid somebody, right? All right. Any of the InfoSec streamers live? I gotta sign out my account here. Let's sign back into my Twitch account for technology interpreters. I'm on my gaming account now. Let's see. Oh, X Mako Gaming X. Okay, all right, I'll check him out. All right, let me get logged in. And I'll drag my Twitch stream over. Oh, gotta get my authenticator. What my authenticator say? I meant to tell y'all. So something straight up. So if you see my shirt, let me go full screen for a second. I did want to tell you this. This is really exciting, by the way. If you see my shirt, this is where I train for jujitsu, right? So I love American combat. You know, so I don't know if I can see the bag. It's the same thing basically, but I do jujitsu at American Combat, and it just so happens that the owner of the gym, he's a veteran UFC fighter. But here's the crazy thing, and I'm actually going to be doing a video with him. We're going to work on. We were like geeking out today after jujitsu, right? But Full Journey AI. It's one of the journey. It's one of the image generation. You can see that people have videos out there on it. So if I go to YouTube, I'm going to go to YouTube Studio. All right, let's do this. Anyway, he is the actual like creator of Full Journey. So it's crazy. Like, you know, I mean, he's like, this is it. Like, actually, plenty of people have done videos on Full Journey AI, right? And so I'm going to be doing a video with him, and just want to tease the topic. We're going to be doing deep fakes. We're going to be creating deep fakes in that video, okay? Using Full Journey AI. So I'm excited. That's pretty dope. Once again, like, he trains me in jiu-jitsu. Our gym is freaking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And also the fact that he's actually the owner of one of the AI engines out there for image generation. And it does videos and GIFs. So, hey, show him some love. They got a Discord server. So go to the Full Journey. And just tell him technology interpreter sent you, please. Please do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he'll really like that. Just post that you came here. But it's free right now, so you can go there and you can do AI generation. Instead of signing up for Mid Journey, go check out Full Journey, okay? So, but anyway, that video is going to be coming up on the channel. I'm supposed to record that with him this week, so I'm super excited about it, okay? And hope y'all enjoy using the free tool, by the way. It's a little bit more complicated than Mid Journey to do it in the Discord, but they actually have a website. You can go to the website and do the easy generation way. But you can definitely get more options. Okay. All right. And so that's it. Officially going to end the stream. Oh, I need to find somebody to rate. I got my Twitch open. Oh, I need to get my authentication. Hold on a second. It wants my code for the authenticator. And Twitch is real funny, by the way. I have multiple accounts, but it actually wants the authenticator code from one of my other Twitch accounts for this one. Okay. Technology interpreters, go to the creator dashboard. Okay, all right, let's do this. We're gonna raid somebody. All right, we're gonna raid today. And I wish we could do, wait, can't we do raids on YouTube now? I think they think they might have added that feature. So we got Overwatch. We need to go science and technology to get there, because did they ever add cybersecurity? Yo, Twitch, you know that, like, the YouTubers, like, and I mean the Twitch streamers got together and did a petition, and the entire community, it became the #1 request for Twitch to get a cybersecurity category added to Twitch. The #1 request literally blew every other request that Twitch ever had for a category out, and Twitch didn't add it, man. That kind of pissed me off. Like, I kind of left Twitch after that, because I was just a little bit pissed off, to be honest. All right, so who do we want to access? Retro computer shows and ads. Let's see, technologists. Let's see. You know, if they on they, you know, they probably gonna type hack the box. Let's see. No hack. Let's see, hack anything. No hack on anybody's page. Dang, man. Beach to Europe to that's surprising. You talk about the full journey thing. It was surprising to me too. You know, I used to go to the person all the way at the bottom, but then when I'm doing raids, like the last thing you want to do is like send everybody that's in your stream to somebody else's stream that basically, and they be like they just instantly leave because it's bad, right? So Raptor retreat SpaceX Starbase testing Skyglass 2 beta earthquake. What? Live seismic monitor. Tinker Tuesday building model. Okay, this guy doesn't need it. He's already got some good things going on. What is this? Is this coding? Copyfish. User welcome. Getting started with Copyfish. Are they even talking? No. I'm not gonna send y'all to a stream where ain't nobody talking. We got traffic. Yo, we don't have none of the streamers. Technologists. This guy looks like he doing something that's interesting. Jasper, isn't Jasper AI? Oh, by the way, here's what I'm looking at. Maybe that. Yo, this is some weird stuff right here. Like, I mean, I don't know what this is. Has this thing been really wanting us to do any days? Full stack developer. Microsoft is normally off. Discord. I mean, I'm kind of intrigued though. When you see guys doing like this, these be some people who like be on some real brain stuff. Like they be like on their own like level of brain. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can go to coding. Let's go to coding. Software and game development. I don't think she coding. She said very chatty. I don't know if that look risque. You know how Twitch be doing. Twitch will be throwing a thirst trap on you in a heartbeat. All right. Oh, Apple Vision Pro. Is that in Spanish though? That's in Spanish. Whoa, wait. Cyber Live Arena. What is that? Oh, that definitely is not what I was looking. All right, if I do cybersecurity, Bitcoin full node Ubuntu sudo apt get hacker to disrupt uptime. This guy, it might be on some stuff. What's this guy doing? We got one person in there. All right, let's see if they'll talk. I'm curious now. Gotta follow the chat. Okay. And then you gotta wait 10 minutes. Oh, before you can leave a message. Nah, man. Sorry, I can't do that, dude. You can't. How you supposed to raise somebody like when they? I wouldn't turn that on. I don't think that's a good feature, to be honest. Cyber Mentor. There's Blacks in Cybersecurity. Yo, there's just nothing out there. Browse categories. Let's see what we got. Software and game development. We may go back to that category. Look for chat. Let me know if y'all come across somebody I think is interesting. I'll take a look. Yeah, let's go back to software and game development. I hate that we always end up there, but It's one of the, I mean, because they want to give us our own category. Let's see. This looks like it. Let's make a game together. That's kind of got thirst. I don't know, man. Like it's a low cut thirst trap. Trying to go into them. Learn to interact. 10-day interactive. Rewriting resumes. Wait. Rewrite resume any percent speed run. Okay. Safe library update. Game Jam Fusion. TypeScript. This dude got a lot of stuff going on there. Like attempted productivity. Game Jam Day. Let's see. Unproductive stream. I almost want to click on that because it's funny. Game code jam. Oh, this French, English, deep space, finishing up, HTML, CSS, place compiler, gators and gauntlets. Let's see, open world, hobbyist updating Twitch chat, typo script. Looking for somebody that's doing some programming that might be applicable to cyber. Power software, Luke Play, analytics and KPIs. Python Cafe, code working. Unity, that's game design, right? Whoa, day 27, Python learning. Okay, I'll bite. Solving leak code, blind 75. I'm interested. I'm very interested in that. All right, let's go leak code. That's directly. Well, that's. Oh, and they talking. Yo, let's see. Do I have to follow the chat? Yow, I type yow. Let's type yo. I like to see if they talk, because if they don't respond to chat. I like this. I like this. Let's raid this up. I like the humility too. Yeah, I feel that's. I love it. I have this tremendous respect for people who are humble. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I'm so thankful, because in a world full of narcissism, don't forget to check if you already got terminal started. But look at it. Okay, will do. Will do. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's hook my boy up right quick. Let's go ahead and get him. I'm in the dashboard. Where's my stream manager? /Ray. I got to copy his name here. Yeah, I love it, man. I'm telling you, bro. Stay humble, right? I try to do my best. And I encourage everybody else to do the same. /Ray. /Ray, and then the channel name. I mean, even raiding is code. By the way, if y'all don't stream, like, this is literally the syntax to raid. If you want to raid somebody, it's /raid. Oh, this is his chat. Wait, hold on. Am I his or mine? Oh, snap. Okay. So let me mute this. All right. So what we want to do is, when you're doing a raid, it's the same thing. Just like we covered code tonight, /raid, and then the streamer name. All right. That's what it does. It'll initiate the raid. And then on his stream, you'll see, it should say that you're being raided at this point. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Does this stop my raid? Okay, all right. It's still proceeded. All right. If y'all will go ahead and jump, I've done the raid from my side. Why am I still showing 8 people? I thought we're supposed to have raided. Did something go wrong? Okay, they actually have a button now for raiding. Raid channel. It didn't even pop up the raid sign. I don't get it, yo. Guess the raid feature didn't work for me. There's almost there. Can't get rid of it. Yo, what? Oh, there it is. Okay, it finally happened. Okay, cool. Sleepy Ninja with the emotes. Sam. There we go. All right, cool. All right, we got them up to 9. All right, okay, we doing a good thing. We doing a good service here. That's what's up. I like this. So, what is he using for his editor though? All right, cool. So here I'm gonna go ahead and drop now. Appreciate you, man. All right, keep me posted on the stuff we talked about. Okay. All right, later now. See everybody that's still here. See y'all now.